Dr. Komal, renowned veterinary clinic service provider of vets and veterinary medicines provided, vaccination service and surgeries service in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Integrative and holistic veterinary surgeon and physician, ozone therapist, IV nutritionist, small animal acupuncturist. Let's have a round of applause for Dr. Komal.
वैसे डॉक्टर को बहुत सारे सवाल हैं लेकिन हम समय भी कम है लेकिन I'll try to ask the most important questions that we have. So first of all is that we get a lot of cases of lost, injured animals, birds etc. और हमको as laymen ये समझ में नहीं आता है कि करना क्या है, इनके साथ क्या करें, इनका इलाज कैसे करें.
If it is an accident, if it is an injury, so first and foremost is to take care of the pain. ऐसे देखा जाए तो as a layman, if it is a dog, क्रोसिन सबके पास होता है, ओके तो क्रोसिन देखा जाए तो एक इंसान ऑन एन एवरेज 50 किलो का होगा या 60 किलो का होगा. यू यूज़ वन एंटायर टैबलेट. तो द सेम थिंग यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट एंड अंडरस्टैंड एंड डिवाइड इट कि अगर ये 20 किलो का डॉग है या ये 25 किलो का डॉग है तो यू गिव हाफ टैबलेट. अगर 10 किलो का डॉग है तो गिव क्वार्टर टैबलेट. अगर कुछ नहीं है आपके पास तो जस्ट टेक केयर ऑफ दैट पेन. सेकेंडली, अगर आपको दिखता है कि दैट dog is injured, here I am talking only about dogs and I'll go to cats and I'll go to birds, okay. तो अगर dog है, if you have soframycin, plain soframycin, apply soframycin. You have betadine, apply betadine. You have haldi, use haldi. Haldi is something that जो हर किसी के पास होता है. कुछ भी नहीं हुआ, हल्दी यूज़ करो. ऑफकोर्स लेटर ऑन वो जब भी आप क्लिनिक पे जाओगे तो इट बिकम्स डिफिकल्ट फॉर द वेट टू एक्चुअली क्लीन ऑफ ऑल दैट हल्दी, बट फॉर द टाइम बिंग इट विल टेक केयर ऑफ द ब्लीडिंग, इट विल टेक केयर ऑफ द इन्फेक्शन, इट विल एक्ट as an antiseptic, it will as an antibiotic also, okay. So haldi is something that you can always use. Bandage it if you can. कुछ नहीं होगा, use a cloth, okay. As far as dogs are concerned, if you have an antibiotic you can use an antibiotic. If you don't have an antibiotic it is okay because haldi will take care of it, soframycin will take care of it, betadine will take care of it, okay. So what you need to take care of the most is pain. See, अगर हम लोग को भी कल अगर कुछ लग जाता है तो we are mainly disturbed because of the pain, not because of the wound. So pain is something that has to be addressed. What happens in animals, pain is something that is thought about very late, okay. ऐसे लगता है कि कहीं इन्फेक्शन ना हो जाए, but that is not very important at that point of time. Pain is the most important part. So pain management, pain control is very, very important. Now as far as cats is concerned, you cannot give paracetamol to cats. You cannot use ivermectin in cats, okay. These are toxic. वो कैट मर जाएगी, ओके या तो फिर दैट कैट विल स्टार्ट शोइंग न्यूरोलॉजिकल सिम्टम्स. सो यू डू नॉट यूज़ दीज ड्रग्स इन कैट्स, ओके. कोई अगर आपको बोलता है क्रोसिन दे दो, नो प्लीज़ डोंट गिव. आइवरमेक्टिन डाल दो, प्लीज़ डोंट डू इट, ओके. नाउ आई नो मोस्ट ऑफ द एनिमल वर्कर्स यूज़ हाईमैक्स, बट हाईमैक्स इज़ वेरी स्टिकी, ओके. ऑफकोर्स इट विल प्रिवेंट द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ मैगट्स, but it is very sticky. We've had cats coming to the clinic who have developed jaundice because they've licked Himax, okay. तो acrolein वो नहीं करता है. Use acrolein, have betadine, have soframycin, okay, and you can use these products. You can keep Hempirin, you can keep Figo, you can keep Feverin. These are the things that you can keep with you as far as pain is controlled for cats, pain and fever. Okay, these are very, very useful medicines as far as cats is concerned. So for a layman, even if अगर उनके पास नहीं है कुछ तो sadly they can't do anything about it, but all they can do is comfort that cat, keep the cat warm because cats have to be kept warm. You have to maintain the body temperature, okay. So cats can become very, very low if the body temperature drops. So you have to make sure that body temperature is between 100 to 102. So you can warm up the cat, okay, and you can leave the cat in a dark, peaceful place so that even if the cat feels secure, okay, तो भी उनका आधा प्रॉब्लम कम हो जाता है. तो cats, it is very, very important how you handle them, how you look after them, what environment you give them, Okay, so as far as the pain is concerned, these are the three things that you can use: Hempirin, Figo, Feverin. Okay, and as far as the wound is concerned, you can use Acrylin, you can use Betadine, you can use Soframycin. These are the few basic things that probably most of the people have in their house, or most of the animal workers also have with them. Okay, so this is something that you can use for cats. As far as birds are concerned, it's the same, but birds ka dosing is very small. Okay, some birds are hardly 100 grams, some are 200 grams. Okay, so you will hardly need a few drops, so you can use just a dropper and you can put it from the side. Okay, for cats also, always give it from the side, give slowly, don't squirt. Okay, so these are the things. Also, when you are handling, as far as birds is concerned, use a towel, use a napkin, okay, to hold them gently, to keep them warm. So these are the things that will help the animal at least become comfortable. Don't get scared of animals because they might just not be cooperative, okay, because they are in so much pain. But if you spend 2-3 minutes, okay, and just comfort that animal can develop trust towards you. Okay, it develops an understanding and it will allow you to do whatever you want to do. Okay, there are few animals who will not cooperate because they are exceptionally scared and it becomes difficult, but otherwise 90 to 95% of the times they always cooperate.
मुझे लगता है कि जानवरों के अंदर हीलिंग की ज़्यादा क्षमता है इंसानों से।
हाँ, बहुत ज़्यादा, उनका पेन टॉलरेंस भी ज़्यादा होता है और उनका रिकवरी रेट और हीलिंग रेट भी बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. I think it's more than 50 times as what our humans is. Okay, so if that animal is showing signs of pain, that means there is a lot of pain. Otherwise they will generally वो लोग सहन कर लेंगे. Okay, they will tolerate it. The moment they can't tolerate, that means that animal is in terrible pain and you need to take care of that pain.
एंड डॉक्टर, एक और मेरा सवाल है बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट, कि जानवरों को क्या खिलाना चाहिए. हमें लगता है कि कुछ भी खिलाया जा सकता है, जैसे बिस्किट्स या दूध या जो भी, बल्कि ये चीज़ें उनके लिए हानिकारक है. इट इज एक्चुअली टर्न्स फेटल, डेंजरस एंड समटाइम्स diseases also. Can you please throw light on this topic?
See, now this is a very debatable topic because there's nutrition industry, okay, which plays a very big role. But if you ask me, I am more towards natural food. Okay, for example, why are we humans going towards organic sources? Okay, why are we saying that, you know, eat raw or eat fresh, or don't cook, or don't eat processed food, don't eat packaged food. Okay, now this is what we are talking about ourselves, but what are we doing for the animals? Okay, we are feeding them packaged, stale, processed, preservative wala food every day, day in day out, 4 times a day, 365 days for God knows how many months, how many years. Okay, and then they come up with dental issues, they come up with liver issues, they come up with early kidney failures, they come up with autoimmune disorders, they come up with bladder infections, and this is all nothing but because of what you are putting into their body. Okay, so the only thing is, now all these things we were not seeing at this rate or at this scale 10 years back. Why are we suddenly we have started seeing these things more now? Okay, it's all because everybody is feeding the food, okay, the kind of food that you are feeding them, okay, that plays a very important role in what they are coming up with. Okay, also a lot of people feel that animals should not have milk. Okay, animals can react to it, but no, it's not like that. Okay, it is about lactose intolerance. Not every person is lactose intolerant. I think all of you can have milk tea, but there are very few people who will say that no, I am lactose intolerant and I cannot have milk. Okay, so they will have soy milk or coconut milk or something else, but most of y'all are okay with milk and milk products. It's the same thing with animals also. Okay, few animals will be lactose intolerant, so he or she might not be able to digest milk. Okay, kittens might not be able to digest whole milk, but you can always do half milk half water, boil cool and then give. When you're giving for the first time, do give smaller portions, because it takes time to get used to any new item that you're putting inside the body. Okay, the digestive system has to get used to it. So it's not a thumb rule that every dog or every cat has to be lactose intolerant, has to be gluten intolerant, cannot eat so many things. Okay, no, it's not like that. There are so many cats I know, so many dogs who I know have had milk and chapati or milk and rice for 15 years and they are absolutely hale and hearty without any problem. Okay, and they've not eaten anything else in their life. Okay, so it's not that every dog or every cat has to be lactose intolerant. Okay,
डॉक्टर, how do we come to know? मान लीजिए किसी जानवर को दूध से
the moment you give milk, that dog or that cat has to show some sign. It will either have diarrhea, vomiting or rashes. Okay, so if there is nothing, don't bother. Okay, they can have that. It's natural food. Since I have this opportunity, I would like to tell people that, you know, put little effort. If you all are feeding and if you all are loving those animals, you know, that you all are feeding, make home cooked food. If you all are not okay with giving raw food, you all can still cook and you can give that food. At least they will not come up with issues that are related to the chemicals that are there inside the food. Okay, so that is something that I would like to suggest strongly out here. So out here there are a lot of things that we should not be feeding. Okay, glucose biscuits नहीं देना चाहिए, उसके बदले मारी बिस्किट दो. Okay, it's still better because it helps in giving a bulk to the food. It helps in, if there is a problem of diarrhea, Mari biscuit will help. Or if there is a dog or a cat who has a problem of diabetes, okay, the sugar will not shoot up. Okay, so glucose biscuits can be used in certain cases wherein you need to give instant energy. Okay, then it is okay, but on a regular basis don't give glucose biscuits. But also, if there is a cat or a dog who is so hungry, has not eaten food for a long time, doesn't really matter what you feed them. What is more important is that the animal needs food. Okay, so in such cases you can't really decide what is right, what is wrong. What is right out there is to feed the animal. Okay,
कई लोग हैं बहुत कुछ कर रहे हैं, जैसे आपने कहा ग्लूकोज बिस्किट ये ऐसे हो सकता है, तो एक ऐसा ऑप्शन बताइए जो कि लोग अपने दिस बजट इश्यूज ऑल्सो पीपल आर सेल्फलेसली डूइंग. इतना जो लोग कर रहे हैं वही जानते वो कैसे कर रहे हैं, तो वो क्या एक ऑप्शन है जो इजीली दिया जा सकता है, अफोर्डेबल हो सकता है, मतलब
इट ऑल डिपेंड्स ऑन द नंबर. ओके, there are some people who are feeding 5 cats, there are some who are feeding 10, there are some who are feeding dogs and cats, and the number is like 100, 200. Okay, so and I'm sure the cat food becomes very, very expensive. Okay, so I think the cheapest option is to make the food. Okay, क्योंकि राइस बहुत सस्ते में मिल जाता है. 5 rupees, 10 rupees किलो का राइस भी मिलता है. I know feeders who work with me and they get rice at that rate. Okay, they will get either the curry piece or the chicken पंजा वो बोलते हैं, या तो फिर they will get fish, they will boil together, they will mix and they will distribute. But that I think is more cheaper, because this is what I have discussed with most of the feeders that come to me, and they say that the commercial food is more expensive as compared to the natural food that we give. Okay, and that is more sustainable, that keeps the animals healthy also, and long run that becomes more affordable. Why? Because the animals are not falling sick. So most of the times you will feed, but your animals will fall sick. When you take them to the vet, you will spend more money in treating the animal. Okay, so you save money out there, and what happens is the animals stay healthy, and that is what you want at the end of the day.
बहुत important point कहा है आपने, तो ये पूरा chain हम actually save कर लेंगे if we feed them good. Thank you so much, Dr. Komal. It was really helpful. So anybody has any questions you can ask.
what is a good formula to start? Because giving only muscle meat is imbalanced.
Yes.
So what would you recommend for raw food? What is
See,
the dosage?
for you are talking about cats or dogs?
Cats first.
Cats. So cats generally go through taurine deficiency, okay, which is easily available in any of the supplemented products that are available in the market. Okay, so any good supplement which has enough amount of taurine is what you can supplement your cat if your cat is on meat diet. Okay, but if your cat is on raw meat diet, nothing like it, because the teeth are going to stay healthy forever. I had to do a dental and remove one molar of a cat, and that cat surprisingly looked very young to me. So I thought that cat is probably like 2-3 year old cat, and one of the molar was little decayed, and it took me 1.5 hours just to remove that one molar. Okay, generally we do the entire dental extraction in half an hour, 45 minutes, and then I asked the owner as to what does this cat eat, and she said that she's on raw fish diet her entire life, and that cat was, guess what, 12-year-old cat. So imagine what the strength or the effect of the natural food has on your body or on the animal's body. Okay, so that is something that we need to learn, we need to logically apply, and we need to change.
Thank you so much, Dr. Komal. We're so happy to have you here, and you cleared a lot of doubts.
I'm happy to. Also, I would like to tell you that I am into a lot of holistic therapies, and I integrate a lot of holistic therapies, okay, so that we are not dependent on any one particular kind of modality. Okay, so you have allopathy, homeopathy, Ayurveda, okay, like that. We do ozone therapy, we do IV nutrition, we do acupuncture, okay, and all these things when you combine, okay, it gives you faster and better results, and you lessen the side effects. Okay, so for example, even in Corona, what we all did, okay, we did lot of kadhas, we did lot of steam along with so many things. So what were you doing? You were basically integrating. Why were you integrating? You were integrating because you wanted to work on your immunity. You wanted to keep yourself strong from inside so that you don't fall sick. Even if you fall sick, you recover faster. Okay, so that is the importance of integration, and that is exactly what we are doing in our clinic. It is integrating. So that is how we are learning new systems, new modalities, and we are integrating them so that you get faster results, desired results, and with less side effects. Okay, so if at all possible, we would surely have a discussion on this, and we can
we
can spread awareness about this.
Wonderful.
Yes. Thank you for listening to me so patiently. Thank you.